Well, my background is business administration. That's what I studied at university. But from the very first moment, I wanted to work in marketing. So I've always worked in marketing and advertising. I worked in the food industry for a while. Then I moved into the healthcare industry. I worked for different multinationals. I did an international career. I lived in the US and the UK, and then I came back to Spain and then went back again. I went away again to Switzerland. Then I moved to the pet industry, and now I'm back in healthcare. So now what I do, I have an agency of my own with another partner, and then we do digital marketing for our clients. Most of them are in healthcare, and that's it. That's what we do. Well, my role is to teach marketing. I teach marketing fundamentals for the first year students, and also digital marketing and social media management. I try to do is to be very practical, to go very practical. So typically what I give is a theoretical message first, so that people have a general idea on the concepts, but I try to have the students practicing as soon as possible with the concepts, because otherwise they are not really, it's not going to be a very useful way to learn. I try to use a lot of examples, a lot of business cases. When I did my MBA a few years ago, we had to do 3 cases every day, and I found that I learned much more in those 2 years of MBA than in 5 years at university, purely by using the case study. Okay, so I try to put students in different situations so that they understand what they just learned on a theoretical basis, trying to apply that on a pragmatic approach. I also use the debate among students, because I feel that that makes them take a position about a topic and to push them into defending it. So even if they're very young, I find that it's a very useful way to learn. Yeah. Basically, the trends in marketing is that we had, a few years ago, we had going from offline into online, so everything going very digital, so people getting crazy with digital, but nowadays we're going back to a more generalistic approach, so going to what we call omnichannel approach, or a 360 approach. So basically, in marketing, you need to help brands to develop something that is a 360 approach, which is having all channels covered, so you can make sure that all your target audiences get an awareness of the brand, get a connection with the brand, and you can only get that through a 360 approach. So it's basically offline and online at the same time. My advice when they're studying is try to take advantage of the privilege which is studying, which not everybody has that opportunity. So that's a big, for me, it's a big opportunity. So take advantage of that as much as possible. Also try to learn not only from the teachers, but from the whole experience, from other colleagues, trying to talk, to network a lot with the staff in the school, with other students, trying to develop an international relationships as well. So you learn a lot from others, not only from the teacher, okay? Also trying to do the homework, try to do everything. So everything that you're asked for, you're requested to do, you have to do it. And to also to give what I call the extra mile, to try to go even farther when you're learning. So sometimes when the teacher sends you inspirational readings and things like that, it's not a must, but it's a nice to do, So try to take time and do some time to do that extra mile, And for developing a career, follow your passion, even if you feel at the beginning that it's going to be tough and that you're not getting rewarded, that you're not having a good salary, but follow your passion, stick to it, and at the end you will have, you will have the return, I'm sure.